Angie McMann.
Yes, that's me. Under one of these hearts is a message telling you how to best manifest and attract more love into your life. Which heart calls to you? All right, pile number 1. Your message. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. We have playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have the marriage card. Souls in a union of two divine counterparts blended together. And it's okay to go after what you want. It might just want you to, and rest. It's okay to go after what you want. It might just want you to. So don't be afraid. And then your self-care card is to get rest. You need a nap. You need to rest. When your body says rest, rest. And at the middle of the day, when you need a time, you need to take a break and go, grab a cup of coffee or whatever, do so. It's very important that you do that for mental health. So you got new love coming in. It's a great time for this week, especially to go with that inner playfulness. They call it the inner child, in fun and joy. Not be so serious. And, this could lead to a marriage. I would also like to point out that you could know a married couple that could lead you to someone, okay, that could actually lead you. This does not mean you go after a married person. That is not what this means. This means that somebody in your, in your circle of friendship that's married could help you get the person that you are looking at, engage them and engage their help. So this couple, I see this as a friendship couple, someone who's married, not going after a married individual. We can never condone that. So new love, being playful, getting help from a married friends who helps you get, and most importantly, get the rest you need this week, okay? I am sending you all the love for this week. It looks like you're good to go. All right, don't forget to be playful, and I will see you next week. Pile number 2. You picked the second pile. So like attracts like. If you long for more, be more loving. The law of attraction, right? For this week, we're really going to focus on the law of attraction. So you deserve love and you are lovable. So just make sure you know how lovable you are. Be confident in that, because we will draw to us the love we think we deserve. Not necessarily always love we deserve, because, if you're thinking negatively about yourself, you're going to draw people who will treat you negatively. So you want to be careful with that. Now we have respect. Respect your relationships, all of them, all of them. You show that, and the universe knows. The universe knows where you're going with this. So make the choice that empowers you. Be good to others. Be kind to yourself, right? And you will draw it. So this is a good week for you. Those of you who what are words? It's getting to be the end of the day. My tongue stopped working. Those of you who chose the second pile, you're ready. Okay, you're ready. It's just be careful the vibration you're putting out, because that's coming back to you, right? That's all S is saying. So just be kind. Know that you are all that in a bag of chips, and you'll draw that. You will draw that perfect person. And the self-care card is hydrate. You cannot drink enough water. Drink it in any way you can. Add lemon to it. Whatever you need to do, just make sure you're drinking enough. Okay? So that's how you will draw more love to you this week. And I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you all the love. I'm sending you it in waves. I hope you feel it. I hope you feel it. So all the love and light, and I will see you next week. Pile 3. Pile 333. So we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. That's a very earth card. That's your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You know, not everybody likes gifts. And it's not that everybody doesn't like gifts, but some people feel less comfortable with them and they'd rather have an act of service. So just understand that goes through the whole love language, right? Not everybody wants a gift. And if you're giving a gift to someone and you're mad at them because they didn't love your gift, you made it about you. And notice that, right? Did your friend get mad at you because you bought them something? It's like, well, you know, you meant it for the person you give the gift to. It's supposed to be about them. And when you get mad because someone doesn't want to accept your gift, it's because you wanted something in return. So that's a good way of knowing where your intentions are when you give a gift. Are you really giving gifts because you want to make, you know, it makes you feel good to do it? Or are you giving gifts because you want the acknowledgement? And there's very different. It's subtle, but there's a difference, because some people would rather have you show up and be there for them. And that's important to note, okay? That's important to note. Some people just would rather you do something, and that's harder than buying a gift, isn't it? If your mother says, I want you to spend Sunday dinner with me, and you're like, I'd rather just buy you a gift, then you know your intentions are not in the right place. So we're trying to draw more love. So you chose this one, and this is just saying not everybody has the same love language as you, so just keep that in mind. Okay? And now you have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So acknowledge that there's a difference. And if you're open and respectful and kind and loving, you just make your relationship stronger. So now here we have temptation. Think carefully about the situation. So it's easy to want to jump out of an old relationship and make it work than it is to run towards something new and shiny, isn't it? I think we can all agree that temptation has been the downfall of many people who in hindsight wish they had never. So keep in mind that just because something's in front of you that looks new and shiny, and you're looking behind you going, God, it's going to take so much work to get that back together, to get this back in order and get this where I want it to be. Make sure that when you make this decision to step forward into the new, that you've put everything you can into the old. You can't change other people's reactions. You can't make them change, but you have to give them the space to change. That's what a deeper relationship is, right? So now you have temptation on the table. So when that shows up, you know, second thought about losing everything you already have based on something that looks a little easier, okay? Because inevitably that new thing that looks easier will become just like the old one because you never dealt with it the first time, right? So that's just a little preemptive. The grass isn't greener, right? And here we've got spend some time on self-care. Great transition into the self-care card. So what is it you need this week? A health checkup. So go to your doctor, and, you know, with all of the times that we've been shut in the past 2 years, even myself included, some checkups maybe got pushed aside. So this is just a reminder that it's really important to do that, okay? This week, don't dawdle. Don't dawdle this week, okay? That's how you're going to be around to have all the love. So take care of your physical being and your emotional being. Have that heart to heart so you're not tempted to go and start from scratch, okay? And that's your message for this week, and I'm wishing you all the love and light, and I hope to see you back next week. Take care. Number 4, we have sticky cards. That's what we have. We've got do something for someone, give your attention to another, which is kind of hard for a lot of people right now, considering that we all feel so isolated. Many of us do. and we're like, where is my attention? But this is a good reminder that when you do something for someone else, you'll end up getting the attention back because they'll focus on you. So this is a classic example of what you put out into the world, you'll get back. So someone needs your attention, give it to them, and you will get it back tenfold. All the wonderful love that you need for this week, okay? So don't hold back from giving someone your attention. So the second card says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's true. When you learn how to forgive, and it doesn't mean forget, it doesn't mean you have to condone bad behavior. It doesn't mean you have to accept that that's the way it is. People do bad things. You don't. When you forgive, you understand that people are flawed. And as long as you know what it is you will and will not put up with, and make that clear, lovingly let go. Someone said, you know what, that's not behavior I can tolerate. But it doesn't have to be brutal, violent. It doesn't have to be all-encompassing and angry, but forgive and learn. Know what you want. Know what you don't want. And set those boundaries. You know, we got learn twice. So those of you who chose this pile, you're in the middle of a lesson of what you want in your relationships. Now, if you choose to forgive this person who's done you wrong, or maybe you've been the one that did the wrong, forgiving yourself also, that just because you made the mistake once doesn't mean you'll make it again, and the same goes with them. Because they made the mistake once does not mean that they will make it again. However, this is something you need to have a discussion about. So let love show how to learn from each other. And you know, this is not set in stone. This is just spirit saying somebody out there needed to hear this message. But for somebody else out there, this could certainly mean I just understood now through this bad thing that happened in my relationship that I no longer want that. I no longer want this relationship. And in fact, I'm not putting up with it. And that's good too, because these readings are meant for you to find your path to love. Stay on your path of love. That is what these are for. These are for you to stay on the path of love. That doesn't mean being, you know, somebody's punching bag. It doesn't mean being somebody's scapegoat or being cheated on or putting up with any of that. And it also doesn't mean that you're not going to forgive yourself when you make a mistake. This is about learning what you want. Okay? Sometimes we learn what we want by doing stupid things. More often than not, we learn what we want by doing stupid things. I can tell you that from experience. All right, so listen to your inner compass, and this is going to guide you. Just understand that you will never do yourself. You're not born to hurt yourself. You're not. All right, that's a socially taught thing that we torture ourselves. The deep inner part of you will always want to protect you. So listen to it. Listen to that inner part of you that's going to guide you through this in the current situation you're in, whether it's platonic, a romantic relationship, a friendship, or someone in your family. If this relationship, give it your attention. If this isn't working, get out from under it. Was it just a mistake? Something you can both learn from, discuss, and then follow your instinct. Is it sincere, and is it real? Because you deserve real, true, trusting, wholesome love. You do. And now this card is for your self-care for the week. And you got off easy. You guys got off easy. All you have to do is drink some tea. So find a good flavor, you know, and maybe take a look at, there's caffeine hidden in a lot of things. So be careful with that. But tea is good for you this week. Those of you who chose this, Spirit wants you to drink more tea. Okay? Wow. You guys are definitely in a learning mode. So you'll come through. Keep following your instinct, and you've got this. Okay? I am wishing you all the love and abundance and health, and I will see you back next week. Take care.